Welcome to Real Talk with Reginald D. I'm your host, Reginald D. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about starting over. There comes a point in life where sometimes you have to start over. Some things in life just don't work the first time. Starting over is easily said, but it is tough to do. You're usually starting over because something failed that you were trying to accomplish. So when you have to start over, there's a certain fear that comes over you, the fear of failing again. But I need you to understand that you got to keep trying. Sometimes failure is part of the process. Just because something failed to happen doesn't mean you're a failure. It was just not meant for you at that time. It's critical that you understand when you start over, don't make the same mistakes twice. Don't be afraid to start over again. This time you're starting over with experience instead of starting over from scratch. Starting over again shows and proves that you have the courage to make a better life for yourself. Sometimes you just need a clean slate. Having a clean slate is an opportunity that you have again. It's not a punishment. Just because it feels like it's the end for you, it's actually the beginning if you keep trying to get what you want for your life. Don't you know that starting over gives you a chance to build something better? You have to let the uniqueness of you flow. That way you will make greater things happen. I get it. Life can break you down sometimes. But when life breaks you, that's when you rebuild stronger. Sometimes when your back is up against the wall and you feel like you have nothing left, that's when you're off position perfectly. That's the time when you can start something new beginnings. See, every day the sunrise is an opportunity for you to rise again. Start over and make something great with yourself. Don't shy away from new things. Just because the old relationship didn't work doesn't mean that the new relationship won't. Just because the last opportunity didn't work out doesn't mean the new opportunity won't. Let me ask you this. When are you going to get tired of doing the same old things? Do you want to grow in life? Well, guess what you got to do? You got to start over. Start over with boldness. Start over with courage. Legacy starts from the ground up. I need you to remember that. Sometimes you got to build what you want brick by brick. It's time for you to reset when it comes to your life. Start over fresh. Now, when you start over, you got to identify your main priorities. You got to rebuild your routine and redirect your energy towards what you want for your life. You also have to forgive yourself for your past failures. That way you can free up the emotional and mental energy that is required to build something new. Make sure you have effective, consistent daily habits. That's going to help you accomplish your dreams and goals. Now you got to realize, when you start over, you got to surround yourself with forward-thinking people. Surround yourself with people that are aligned with your purpose. Don't lay in failure. Starting over right away is the key. You got to keep trying. You will never know how great something can become until you try it. I need to remind you that your success is all on you. Quit overthinking things and just start over. Look, you don't need a total life reinvention. You just need a daily routine refinement. You're good enough. You don't need permission to be great. You don't need validation to walk in who you are. Act like you are chosen. You have a purpose for your life. You just got to start over and go for it. Sometimes you got to step into the unknown in order to see what you're made of. Once you start over, it's going to restore your confidence. You will begin to believe in yourself again. So you started looking for the whole plan. You don't need to see the whole plan in order to take the first step. When you start over, you have to be clear on what you want and not what other people expect of you. Don't be willing to stay where you are in life. It's time to start over and get moving. Where you are right now doesn't have to determine where you're going to end up. You determine that. When you feel like giving up, remind yourself why you start. Your future self is already cheering for you. You got to understand that. Don't let yourself down. Be brave enough to start over and find the life that you want, and be courageous enough to go after it. Thanks for listening to Real Talk with Reginald D. If you enjoyed listening to Real Talk Reginald D, please rate and review on Apple Podcasts. See you next time.